Hello everybody. How is it going? Welcome to the Amarza Life channel. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about the amazing benefits of water fasting. In the Western world, we've been discovering the power of fasting and how it can positively impact our health and well-being. And through scientific research and real-life experiences shared online, the evidence for fasting has been piling up. I want to share this information with you and help demystify any myths or misconceptions you may have heard about water fasting. I know that when it comes to fasting for weight loss or treatment, it can be scary to think about giving up food for an extended period of time. But I want to assure you that with the right understanding of the philosophy and science behind water fasting, you can confidently and safely incorporate it into your overall health and wellness routine. In this video, I am gonna be talking about what happens to your body when you fast for 7 days straight, only drinking water. I'll be sharing the scientific data, but I promise to make it easy to understand and not too overwhelming. And I'll also be showing you how you can blend modern approaches from the West with traditional practices, like fasting during Ramadan. So, if you're curious about water fasting and want to learn more about how it can benefit your health and well-being, grab a glass of water and watch this video carefully. You might just find the answers to your questions and discover a new path to improving your overall health and wellness. Let's dive in. Contrary to popular belief, skipping meals isn't as scary as we think. Our bodies are actually pretty resilient when it comes to conserving and using energy. Just think about our ancestors before agriculture and food storage. They had to survive on feast or famine, and yet their genetics were passed down to us. This means that our bodies are capable of handling prolonged periods of hunger. In the last 50 years, however, our bodies have been overloaded due to industrialization and the abundance of food. We often think that skipping a meal means we'll faint from hunger, and as a result, we constantly eat and store fat. But this isn't true. Take the example of 74-year-old Gandhi's famous 21-day hunger strike to protest against the British. He wasn't someone with a lot of body reserves before the strike, yet he was able to endure the 21-day period of fasting without any trouble and did not die of hunger. Or take the case of Angus Barber, a 27-year-old man who was extremely obese. He fasted for 382 days under medical supervision and lost 125 kilograms, going from 207 kilograms to 82 kilograms, and never exceeded 90 kilograms again in his life. So, as you can see, our bodies are capable of so much more than we give them credit for. Skipping a meal doesn't have to be a scary thing. Embrace the power of your body and be confident that you can handle a little bit of hunger. It's all part of the journey to a healthier and happier you. Fasting can be a great way to reset your body and mind, and a 7-day water fast is a goal that you can gradually work towards. The first thing to know is that your body is incredibly resilient and adaptable, and it will begin to shift into a fat-burning mode within a few hours of starting your fast. In the initial stages of the fast, you may experience some hunger cramps and cravings as your body adjusts to using stored glycogen for energy. This is completely normal and is a sign that your body is starting to tap into its fat stores for energy. You may also feel a bit irritable or angry, but this is also normal and will pass as your body adjusts. As you continue on with your fast, you may experience some mild dizziness, fatigue, and nausea, but these are all normal symptoms that will pass as your body becomes more accustomed to using fat for energy. You may also notice that your energy levels begin to increase and you start to feel more focused and clear-headed. Remember, fasting is a journey, and it's important to listen to your body and be gentle with yourself. Take it one day at a time, and know that you are doing something amazing for your body and mind. Embrace the process, and trust that your body knows exactly what to do. With the right mindset, a 7-day water fast can be a truly transformative experience. Going on a fast can be a great way to jumpstart your weight loss journey. Everyone's experience will be different, but for women, the feeling of hunger typically disappears after 2 days, and for men, it typically disappears after 3 days. During this initial period, it's important to stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water, as well as coffee and tea, without sugar, of course. After the first 3 days, you'll start to notice a significant decrease in feelings of hunger and an increase in energy. During this initial period, your body will be burning through its liver and blood glycogen reserves, which can cause you to lose a lot of water. But don't worry, this is completely normal. As you continue to fast, your body will enter a state of ketosis, where it starts burning stored body fat for energy. Contrary to popular belief, eating 6 meals a day to burn fat is a myth. The only way to burn fat is to deplete your glycogen reserves, which is exactly what happens when you fast. By the third day, your brain will start getting about 30% of its energy from ketones, even though it may not want to. This is why the first few days of fasting can make your head feel foggy. But don't let that discourage you. As long as you don't consume any calories from outside sources, you can burn up to 450 grams of body fat per day. This makes fasting one of the fastest methods of weight loss out there. On the fourth day of your water fast, you'll start to feel a boost of energy and a sense of joy and well-being. This is because your body is adapting to using stored fat as an energy source instead of glucose. And don't worry, any decrease in muscle volume is just due to the burning of glycogen and will quickly return once you start consuming carbohydrates again. By the end of the third day, some women may even experience a temporary cessation of their menstrual cycle as a way to conserve energy. But by the fourth day, you'll experience a level of mental clarity that may surprise you, and you might even find yourself in one of the most creative periods of your life. When it's time to break your fast, take it slow and easy. Start with small amounts of easy-to-digest foods like bone broth, soups, and fruits on the first and second day, and gradually work your way up to more complex foods. And remember, you've accomplished something amazing by completing a 7-day water fast. Recovering from a 7-day fast can be a unique experience for everyone. Some may see a return to normal bowel movements immediately, while others may take a bit longer, up to a month. But don't worry, even though you may be tempted to indulge in unhealthy foods after fasting, your taste buds will have been reset, making you crave healthier options. And don't stress about any temporary weight gain, as it's likely just water weight. If you continue to make healthy choices, the fat you burn during your fast will stay burned. Fasting for 7 days is not only great for burning fat, but it also has a host of other benefits. It helps to flush out waste and toxins that have built up in your body and cells over the years. Studies have also shown that it improves insulin resistance, regulates blood pressure, reduces inflammation, enhances the immune system, and can even alleviate digestion problems. I know that fasting may seem daunting, and it's important to note that some people with certain health conditions or who take medication may not be able to fast for a long period of time. But for most of us, it's definitely worth a try. Fasting can be a powerful tool for improving our overall health and well-being. I understand that starting off with a 7-day fast right away may be daunting, so let's talk about how we can gradually combine it with the Ramadan fast. During the first week of Ramadan, it's normal to feel a bit of difficulty adjusting to fasting from day to night. That's why I recommend sticking to the classic Ramadan fast during this first week. This is a great way to ease into the practice of intermittent fasting, or testing, as it's called in the West. By the second week, your body will have adjusted to the rhythm of fasting during the day and eating at night. At this point, you can start skipping meals and only having iftar. This is the equivalent of the 1 meal a day diet. By the third week, you may even be comfortable eating only 1 meal a day. If you're feeling determined and want to take things to the next level, you can start placing more restrictions on the only meal you eat. For example, only drinking soup at iftar, or drinking sugar-free tea, coffee, and unlimited water after iftar. This practice is similar to the fasting of asceticism in Sufism. And if you're still feeling determined by the fourth week, you can decide on a day to start the 7-day absolute fasting. Remember, this is a journey, and it's important to be kind and patient with yourself. Take it one step at a time, and don't be afraid to celebrate your progress along the way. I know the first 3 days of your fasting schedule can be a bit challenging, but don't worry, you've got this. If you're able to, try aligning these 3 days with days when you can stay at home, like Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. But remember, it's important to trust yourself and listen to your body. If you feel like your energy level will increase from the 4th day, go ahead and align that day with the beginning of the week. To make things easier, try making a schedule that works for you. Mark the days of Ramadan and the weekends on a calendar, whether it's a physical one or a digital one on your phone. And don't forget, it's not just water that you need during these 7 days, it's also important to get enough vitamins and minerals. Feel free to drink tea and coffee as long as they are sugar-free, and coffee is actually recommended as it's said to speed up metabolism. Thank you for watching the video, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section, and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you're following the program, I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future videos like this. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please give it a like and share it with your loved ones. And remember to stay healthy and trust yourself, you've got this.